Hey guys! Welcome back. This is Jameson with PrettyYoungTarot, and I am here with another pick a card reading about is your ex coming back, or are they coming back, and then a potential time frame, and as well as any potential obstacles that I will be clarifying in real time. That makes sense. Okay, so I have 4 piles here prepared for you guys. I have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. You can go ahead and pause the video now if you'd like. Go ahead and pick with your intuition, not your eyes. I'm sure you've all heard this spiel before, but I'm gonna give you guys a chance to do that now, and then we'll jump right into the reading. All right, let's get started. Also, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the info is in the description box down below. Feel free to email me at prettyyoungtarot@gmail.com or DM me here, or I also have an Instagram, and that is also PrettyYoungTarot. So all across the board, PrettyYoungTarot, it's a pretty safe bet you'll find me. All right, group number 1, let's see if your ex is coming back. Okay. Wow. This is good already. Okay, so I am seeing here with the High Priestess and the 9 of Summer, whatever you have been wishing for is going to be coming, into your life soon. So if you wish that this person would come back, then there is going to be an opportunity for you guys to reconnect here in the near future, especially if it's something that you have been wishing, praying, seeking guidance from the divine about. With the High Priestess, it's also number 2, so partnership. Also, we have from the Angel Answers deck a resounding yes, so that very much speaks for itself there. I just think that someone is afraid to make the first move because we have the anxiety card here with the Page of Cups. So I'm going to clarify this obstacle, potentially what that anxiety is about at the end of this, but we have quite a few more cards to get through. So there definitely is going to be an opportunity to maybe even like seek closure or seek a potential new beginning with this person. There is wedding here, so I don't know if this is someone that you were engaged to or wanted to get married to. There's definitely like a sense of like very long-term commitment, legally bound long-term commitment, and the best way to achieve this is to recapture romance by allowing your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I'm actually sensing for some of you this might have been a reason as to why you guys maybe broke up, or like why this person isn't in your life currently, is because maybe one of you was just like looking to get married sooner than the other one, and somebody still wanted to like play the field and kind of still like get a feeling for like what's out there, and they just like were unsure about like settling, like basically like commitment issues vibe. It is so hot in this room. All these candles. But there is going to be an opportunity to at least talk about this in the near future, because there is divine passion in between you and this person. This could really be like a soulmate, but it says be honest with yourself, what's your heart's true desire. So I think that the connection here is really dependent on like what you want and like what you are wishing for. Like you're co-creating with the universe like this opportunity, or like the possibility of this opportunity not coming in, because if you're in this vibration of anxiety about even just like starting up a conversation and stuff like that with this person, then you won't manifest this opportunity. But I am saying that if you like, so whatever you do decide, it's like gonna be the right decision, and you'll know like intuitively what that is. But you are in a period of rest right now with the Hanged Man. This says change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, and temporary pause in action. And I think that this is you or the other person, as I said before, is really trying to decipher whether or not they want something that is like marriage, you know. So that's a very serious commitment. I think that both of you guys only want to be married once if you are going to get married, and like don't plan on getting divorced. But there is like a sense of like heaviness around getting married, because it's like till death do us part, basically. And I think that this scares someone. This gives like someone a great sense of anxiety. I feel like, ooh, this is the other person, potentially. Because we have the 8 of Cups here, and it says a desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So I think that someone's going to come forward and say actually that they do want to make this commitment. It just means like leaving behind a lot of possibilities, like the 7 of Cups, basically. So the 7 of Cups is all about dreams and fears, and it's like you never really know what's in that cup. And I think this person is like leaving the 7 of Cups for that 1 cup to make it the 8 of Cups, and that's going to be the Ace of Cups, you know, like a fresh beginning with you, and like actually like trying to make this work, because we have blossoming abundance right here, and this is the number 3. So that's like, if we think about the 3 of Pentacles, that's like teamwork, partnership, really starting to build something with someone. And this is going to be like very, I mean, I think that your financial situation will improve. Like that's one of the huge things, like reasons why people get married. But you're definitely gonna be happy in like the future, as long as you like let go of these fears and anxieties, like just being like trapped in your own mind about the situation. Like your dreams have the potential to be fulfilled, as long as you trust your intuition and like call in like what's best for you. And like I do think this person is a good match for you. I mean, only you can really answer that. Just know that like there is the potential for this to work out. So just be careful, because like with the High Priestess here, it is like trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insight that comes through meditation. So I also get the sense that some of you guys have been meditating on this for quite some time, or they're meditating on it, and that's why they just haven't come forward yet. But in this meditation state, like, or meditative state, you're really going to get clear on what you want, make that wish, and then it's going to rapidly manifest into your life, and it's going to be a blossoming abundance, and your heart's going to be set on fire. Like your heart chakra is going to be super activated, probably your sacral chakra is going to be activated. Just make sure, like with the Piscean energy, that it's like not an illusion. We also have, so we have 2 Piscean cards here, and it's just, maybe there is a fear here that like it's too good to be true, like when this does happen. But just know that like, yes, this is for real. Yes, this is blossoming abundance. Yes, this is like divinely guided. Just like, basically don't talk yourself out of a good thing, if like, because I know some people tend to like demonize things in their mind before they even like come into fruition, and it's kind of like turning away like your own blessings. Like, I mean, you can never truly block what's meant for you, but it may be like there could be like an energy outside of this, like a mother figure or like a female friend who like says that person's like not good for you or something. But really like rely on your own understanding of the situation, because only you can make the best decision. Not like, nobody sees the inner workings of your relationship except for you, like the reality of the inner workings of it, you know? All right, so I'm gonna pull a psychic oracle card to figure out what any potential blockages will be, if there are any. Are there any potential blockages for group number 1? Awesome. Thank you. All right. So we have material harvest and choose wisely. So as I said before, this is referring back to Like you have the ability to manifest whatever you want right now. So just make sure that you're using like your discernment and consulting with your guides and really meditating on all like the situations. Like it doesn't have to be a state of anxiety. It's just really like trusting in what you feel. This could also be in regards to a job and also how you're spending your money, potentially even moving, because there's a reference to like you could be asked, maybe if this person lives at a distance, to move like overseas or just like a long, because this is a number 9, so like Sagittarius is like long distance travel. You could be asked to move, and you really need to like evaluate, like, well, first off, basically don't spend out of your means. If you are going to be moving to wherever this person lives, just make sure that you're keeping your eyes open and you don't get the wool pulled over your eyes if you do end up like you don't move in with them, like you guys go and get your own place and stuff like that. And also really make sure that you are willing to make that switch, and that it is something that like you actually really want to do. Basically just make sure that your ducks are in a row before you go, because there is abundance to be had here, and that will come in either way, I'm seeing. But just don't make things like more difficult on yourself than they have to be. Yeah, like choose wisely. Also getting an L name. I don't know if the name of wherever you're moving starts with an L or if the person's name starts with the L. We have some Harry Potter fans here. Just really be conscientious of like your intuitive feelings. Like your guides are really communicating with you. You have 2 very strong guides that are probably sending you synchronicities and also messages. You could be clairaudient, or like the type of person who can see, I don't know if it's like, because it's not like clairvoyant, I mean I think it is a type of clairvoyance, but like cloud watching and stuff like that, and bird watching. So be very careful. I think that your spirit guides could come around to indicate like news in the form of birds, and also something having to do with water. Like if you gaze into water, you might find answers there as well. What is that called? Scrying. So I would look into that as well. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a pause in action, but there is like really good opportunities coming in, both like in love and in finances regarding this person. Just you might have to be patient a little longer. Like this could, oh, what was this? So this was a time frame. This card was meant to be a time frame, and since it's a page, it could be pretty quick. 3 lunar cycles, like 3 months, I'm getting. Winter also, because there are like the trees in the background of this card are pretty scarce. Like they are dead. So probably somewhere between fall and winter, you'll be getting communication from this person, or you will be communicating with this person around, like, could also be Pisces season. So that could be even up until next, what is that, February? Yeah. It'll start off pretty slow, I think, or like a Page of Cups type of way, like light flirting and stuff like that. But things will definitely progress, and you will get the opportunity to have whatever you wish with this person. But just know, yes, there's blossoming abundance. There's some big decisions that have to be made, like big life decisions that shouldn't be taken lightly, because marriage is forever. I'm just gonna return these cards to the deck. But thank you so much, group number 1. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. I'm also gonna check here what's at the bottom of this. Wisdom, yeah, so just listen to your higher wisdom and your inner self, and you will be golden. All right, moving on to group number 2. All right, group number 2. Let's see, is your ex coming back? Interesting. Okay. Wow. I was like low-key not expecting this sort of like these sort of readings, but hey, like I'm about it. These are positive. I mean, for the most part. So we do have yes, but there is a need to free yourself right now from something. This could even be like a work situation or like a feeling of responsibility in terms of this person. This person may not be in your life now because there is like a trust issue, like you or them could have trust issues, and this has caused hostilities in the past. So we have hostilities and the trust card. So there are 2 messages I'm getting here. There, for some people, you will be meeting someone new that like in the very near future. That is going to be a true love connection. But for some of you, if this is about a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, there's a very good chance that this person is the person that you're meant to be with long term. You guys do have a bright future, but you will have to free yourself from hostilities, trust issues, past issues, like baggage, like that sort of thing. Because we have the Princess of Autumn here, which is happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So these hostilities could also be like with yourself, like having a lot of like maybe self-doubt, or feeling really bound to something, maybe even a career, and that's like what's getting in the way of the situation. Because I think that you invested a lot of time and maybe even like academia, like school, like you went to school for something for a long time, and you feel like maybe leaving this career, leaving this job, or spending less time on it is like goes against like basically everything you believed in. Because if you were like, you are a very studious and responsible person, kind of giving up like time towards that career, you can feel like you're shooting yourself in the foot a little bit. But there is like a need to free yourself and take control back of your life, because make sure that you're like not doing things that other people want you to do. That's like a message that's coming through. So I do see that you are like a really sensitive person, and you really care about what other people, like maybe even parents or teachers, like you don't want to disappoint others, but you have like maybe even another career path that you want to be seeking. Because they're like, we do have the bright future card here and the trust. So it's like this situation's calling for you to have faith. And you have the Ace of Cups here too. So the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and carrying connections, and there is a King of Pentacles here. So there is like a true love connection with potentially Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Gemini. I think you might be the water sign or someone who has water dominant placements, but even this card, the Princess of Summer, it's a new relationship or emotional experience, invitation to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So you may have met this person at like a social function, or you may run back into them at a social function, and things might kickstart again. Like this could be like an old flame I'm getting with the 6. So like 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is past connections, like, or maybe this is someone who like you had a crush on in like high school or something like that. But this person is very compassionate, charismatic, gifted, accomplished, and it said the King of Autumn card says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right, everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. So there is someone who is going to be coming around again, potentially again. And I think you have like a mental knowing about, like a clear cognizance about this. And because we have 7th chakra, which is Archangel Uriel, and it's a 5. So you have like divine changes coming, as well as like this is referring to you getting like downloads about like this person coming back in potentially. As I said, for some of you, this could be someone new. Since we are doing like, is your ex coming back reading, this very well, like for most of you will probably be an ex, someone that you have had a caring connection with in the past, even if it is just like a friendship, that like it was a friendship and now it's going to be more. But there is like reference to marriage here. I think you like one or both of you may be somewhat like religious, because this is a very traditional wedding. And it's like you guys met like very synchronistically, like this was very like divinely guided. Like the way you guys met could probably be like something like either crazy or like out of like a movie or like a book, you know, like it's like that perfect. But this is like a new spark in like an old relationship, because it says a new relationship or an emotional experience. So like it's something how like you've never had it before. Like it's gonna be different if this is this person from the past. I kind of see whoever has the female energy might be the one to step forward and maybe like get things going again. I think that the only thing standing in your way is this, like, there is a feeling of like needing to protect yourself and guard yourself. Maybe this person has hurt you in the past, because this guy is holding up a sword and he has like armor and he just like looks on guard. And it's like, especially like if you're also earth dominant, when earth signs get hurt, they tend to like build walls. And it's kind of like you have so much potential that like you kind of block yourself off from like feeling so much. And but this is like you're gonna be shocked at like how you feel when you see this person again, because it's like falling in love like at first sight, like all over. Because I think like this person is a lot different than how they used to be. They're more accomplished, they're more like well established, and they want something serious with like the King of Pentacles. And I think that they're willing to, like, you guys might even like get engaged and then like 6 months down the road get married, like, or you get proposed to. But I do think if you don't initiate, this person's really gonna like sneak up on you. And I really get the sense it's gonna, like, you guys are gonna run into each other like basically by accident. Like, you know, when you like see one of your exes out in public and you're like, do you remember? But it's like gonna be super, like, you're gonna be nervous, I'm not gonna lie. But it's gonna be fun. I think this is gonna be like, especially if you're a water sign, you're gonna love this. With the Lovers also could be a twin flame. If you are in separation with someone, maybe there were past hostilities, but I'm getting the sense this is like, you guys didn't just break up. This is like kind of like you guys have gone through like cycles of healing, maybe even learning how to trust people. Like maybe you had a soulmate in between, or they had a soulmate in between, and they could have just left someone. But both of you guys have put in quite a significant amount of work to work on yourselves. Even though I sense that you're a bit younger than this person, they're a good match for you because they actually bring in quite a strong like stability. And I think that this person won't have any issues telling you exactly how they feel this time around. Oh yeah, we have 4114. So whenever I see like 1144 or 4114, that has a lot to do with like, be conscious of like your thoughts, because whatever you're thinking will manifest in the situation. That can also be what the reference to the 7th chakra, the 7th chakra is here. Just keep your thoughts like positive, because with this bright future card also says stop worrying, everything's going to be fine. So you're really being called to trust the universe at this time. So like if this person hasn't come back and you have been worried about it, they will. Like you just need to, like, maybe they're with a karmic right now, that's possible also. And like the best way to help you is like to free yourself from like these mental hostilities, because everything will happen in due time. And I think that you know this intuitively. But I mean, and we can't knock you for caring. Like you guys both care about each other. Like also just know that that feeling goes both ways. When the Lovers is here and this caring connection card, like, and the Ace of Cups, you both love each other. Don't need to worry. So I'm just going to pull a psychic oracle card to get what the blockage is and clarify these blockages. Okay, so yeah, if this is someone that you haven't, like, so say this is someone who's in a relationship right now. We have memories of love and spiritual strength. This is another reference to 6. This is actually the 6 of Cups in this deck, so it's funny I mentioned that. But this is actually building your spiritual strength right now, this separation period, because it's helping you get more centered and like figuring out healing like your trust issues, your baggage, so that when you guys do reconvene, it can be real and long lasting, because the whole point of, like, especially if it's a twin flame, soulmate, divine partnership, whatever you like to call it, that's primarily about healing yourself from like ancestral karma, your karma. Like if you're a karmic life path, I'm a karmic life path, don't talk to me about it. But I think that, like, just make sure that you're not getting stuck in like nostalgic like looping patterns. I mean, that's going to be super hard for you to do like right this like current moment, because Mercury retrograde is in Cancer. Cancer is a very nostalgic sign, has a lot to do with past and like memory and stuff like that. This person could have like you could be feeling extra like emotional about them right now, but this is also for your own healing, just so you can like get centered and like release, purging a lot of energy from the past, because like all of these things like hostilities and trust issues and whatever happened in the past needs to be released before anything can come to fruition in the future. But even if this doesn't happen for some time, there is a bright future here. Yes, they will come back around, but you guys will be in very different places by then from where you were when you were younger. Yeah. Yes. Also, somebody has a tattoo on their shoulder. Could be their left shoulder. I'm getting like Egyptian, Roman-esque vibes. I don't know if you resonate with that. This could also be like past life connection, could have been together in Rome or Egypt. I'm also seeing here like potential, like a good way to strengthen your spirituality is if you, on a full moon, leave some water out and set the intention to like basically charge that water with like lunar energy to help you, like help your intuition. For some of you, that will definitely help you get more clarity on the situation. Looking into like water magic. Someone could also be a Capricorn. We have a seahorse. Oh, that's weird. But yeah, oh my god, yeah, like this is like there's divinely guided relation. There is a divinely guided relationship here. you just need to work on like your positive thinking and manifestation, as well as detachment from how things work out, because that chases things the other direction. So it's foreign on my readings, but chances are good, like, well, I mean, once you do like finally let go of the past and this person, it's like a boomerang. It'll come right back whenever the timing is right. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, group number 2. It's a pretty good reading. But thank you. I love you all. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Moving on to group number 3. All right, group number 3 is your ex coming back. Okay. That actually wants to stay like that. Okay, so right off the bat, we have reconsider. So I'm getting the sense here, based off of what I'm seeing, that you need to reconsider whether or not you really want this person to come back, because you, like, this separation right now is divinely guided. Like, divine timing is at work in your love life. There could have been some deception in the past here. I think that someone was wearing a false mask in this relationship previously, because we do have express your love here with go ahead and make the romantic gesture, but it's paired with the 7 of Swords. So this was also meant to be a clarifier for a time frame. So if this person is going to come back, it could be 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. But you need to be careful about whatever they say to you, because I think this person has no tact when they speak. They kind of do whatever like they want. We have the Prince of Summer, so it's kind of like the person, it's like they have like a hidden agenda potentially. So strategy in reverse, it's like it's just, it wasn't like they pined over you and planned this and then like whatever, like because there is, so we have the 5 of Swords here right in the middle. And this 5 of Swords is, it says, walk away from dishonest association, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So with the reconsider card here and the 5 of Winter, it's kind of like this person could come back, but it's like not necessarily good for you. Like, I think that you do have a soulmate that is worth waiting for, and I don't think it's this person, to be totally honest with you. But I'm not saying that they're not going to come back, because I do think that they will. I do think that they're going to come back with a 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, upright, reverse, no matter what, it's always a good card, because it means that like something is going to come in. You're just waiting for the opportunity, basically. It just, when it's reverse, it kind of indicates like delays. But this says, plan your steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience, there's more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So you may feel really excited when this person does reach out to you, like, oh, it's fate, like it's like divine timing. But for like, I am getting the vibe that this person is like they're a really good liar, and I think that like they know that you like romanticism, and they know how to sweep you off your feet, because they are someone who like has been that person for you. But I just think that like they aren't being 100% with you when they come in. Like, they might have someone, like maybe they got dumped and they like are trying to rebound, or like something like that. Like, there's something like a little bit fishy, and I think that you're gonna know this, because it's just gonna seem like really weird timing. And I think that you're in a really strong phase of like self-love, and like the angels are surrounding you with their love here with this Angel of Love card. And this is a 4, so it's like you've probably been healing, maybe even from like the past with this person, and then it's like they're gonna miraculously like show up, and then you're gonna be like, oh, like this must be like I need to hear them out, blah blah blah, like maybe it's gonna be different this time. And I just feel like when they express their love with the 7 of Swords here, it's gonna be like half truths, or like like they're gonna walk into your life and then walk right back out. Because if you look at this guy's feet, you can't really see it from over there, but one of them is like facing forward and the other one's turned all the way backwards. So it's like, and the one turned backwards is wearing like a jester like shoe, if that makes sense. And it's kind of like they're coming in with like words that are like they're bearing their soul to you, and they're like naked and like very like you're gonna want to trust them. Like they make it sound really, really good, but on like literally their other foot is like already like turned out, half the like out the door, and they're like, haha, like joke's on you, basically. This guy's also swallowing a sword, so it's kind of like, I'm also getting like, does this person have a stutter? Or like, just look for a stutter. But I think like you'll know that this person like isn't being legit with you. And I do think that if you were to take this person back, there's a potential that it could like trip you up in terms of this like healing endeavor that you're in. But you do have Sorceress, you're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. PSA. Those binaural beats, those like manifest a text from your ex, get your ex to come back, love spell, those work. But there's also terrible negative karma if you guys aren't meant to be together and you're manipulating like the universe, because it's a law of attraction. If you're really like calling this person in, which I see some of you are using magic potentially to try to get this person back into your life, it's not going to be pretty for you. Even if like you want to manifest this person back and then like cut them off just to be like the person who gets like the last word in, that can also be happening here with the Seven of Swords, like just to feel like vindicated in the relationship. Like just don't waste your time. Like you need to reconsider how you're going about the situation and just walk away from like the dishonesty and from like the things that you know don't serve you. Because the Five of Swords, like even if you win, it's like a Pyrrhic victory. Like no one really wins. It's just like who gets the last word, but like no one feels good. There's no like happiness. There's no positivity in that. It's just like not like, just no bueno, okay? And like the angels are really surrounding you with their love at this time and like helping you feel supported and like really cradling you. And I think that this would be like a detriment to you to like let this person back in. But it is gonna, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, we have the Prince of Summer, which is romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious, and we have falling in love suddenly, being swept up off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. If this person has cheated, lied, been deceptive, been combative, defensive, just like, this person is cunning, they're smart, they like manipulative, like emotionally, maybe even verbally abusive at times, please, for the love of God, with this Three of Spring, wait for something better. And you need to reconsider. Like, this reconsider card is just like, she's like begging you. Her hands are like, please, like, please reconsider. I'm just gonna pull some psychic clarifiers here. Like, I just wouldn't take much of what this person says seriously. I think that there's still, like, this could be a young water sign or a young air sign, someone who, even like a Sagittarius, someone who like doesn't really think things through before they act. They kind of just say like whatever is good at the moment, whatever they think, like honestly, like so they can get in your pants type of energy. Just really, like, I don't usually say like protect yourself or like don't be open to things, but like you need to like really guard your heart in regards to the situation. So there's something being illuminated. We had light at the bottom of the deck. We have solitude, emotional loss, and passion ignited. So even though, like, okay, so what I'm seeing here, the 9, stay single for now. Really like keep your own counsel, throw yourself into hobbies, school, something of that sort. Maybe even if you're into like this sort of, you know, metaphysics and stuff like that, like dive more into that. You are going to be experiencing or have been experiencing an emotional loss in regards to this person. And as I said, you are going through a period of healing. I've been feeling that all through this reading. And I am not denying the fact that you did love this person, and maybe you guys did share love at one time. So you have the Passion Ignited card. But I'm getting the sense this could have been like more of a physical relationship. And I think that this person is kind of playing on your emotions to try to get that back. And I don't think it's going to be something that's like long term, but for you it meant more to you than it did to them on an emotional level, if that makes sense. But I am seeing spell casting. If you are casting spells to get this person back, like they will come back, but I don't think it's not going to be like how you want it. It's not going to be like a Plutonian like phoenix out of the ashes, like rising again, like we're going to be in love and like we're going to get married, like that sort of thing. I think that there really is like a need to, and I'm sorry, this is such like a blunt message, but take the L, kind of. I should use more tact when this person's energy is just like, I do not like their energy at all. But this emotional loss, like you will heal from this. There is divine timing at work in your love life. There is going to be something so much better coming in for you. Maybe even like, I mean, 9 months seems like a long time, but it is going to be someone who like loves you for you and makes you feel valued and sexy and like someone who just like makes you feel good about yourself. And like I get the sense that this person from the past like really didn't make you feel good about yourself. They made you feel isolated. They made you feel emotional and like out of your element. And like maybe this was just like a dramatic like even like friends with benefits situation. There's just like deceit and like third parties even, and there's no point of being in a relationship with someone who like makes you feel alone, you know, and like in the woods basically. So just be very, very careful. If you have cast these spells, you want to take them back, just say like I cancel, clear, and delete all like love spells, magic that I've cast out towards so-and-so's name. And I ask for help with like from my guides and angels to like redirect that energy and clear it from my aura and my space. Yeah. So that's all I'm seeing for you guys here. That is, I just think it's best for you guys to stay single right now, honestly. You guys really like need this healing and it's benefiting you a lot. It may take some time, but to really call in a true soulmate, like you have to love yourself first, and this person like will take time away from you that you could be spending healing. Okay. Getting that person's energy away from me. Okay. Moving on to pile number 4. Thank you, group number 3. All right. I need to sage myself. All right. Group number 4. Is your ex coming back. They're indecisive. All right. So this could go either way. Yes, this person was a true love connection. Is this person where you are meant to be long term? Maybe not. We do have the Six of Wands in reverse with the Deception card. So there is like a false sense of victory here. Maybe even like romanticizing the past. I'm getting, there is like a really big like sense of confusion around the situation, as well as a defensiveness. We have the Nine of Wands, which is protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. So, and with the Seven of Cups is no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision, confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So there is a sense of indecision, whether this is you or them, because I think that you both know that this was a very transformative love for both of you. You have transformation, and it was true love, and you will honestly always love this person. And it says, you're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So you could also be experiencing change right now that is making you think about this person from the past. And that could be what's bringing up this indecision, is like, I remember when like I was with that person and like things were easy, and or not necessarily easy, but you know, things were this way. Like you miss things about them. Because Seven of Cups can also be like dreams. You could literally be dreaming about them with the Rest and Rejuvenation card here. This is a 10 though. We have 9, 10, and a 7, and an 8. So 9s and 10s signify like closures. And like with this 10 here, like you are gonna make a decision, or they're gonna make a decision in the very like near future. Like you're on the cusp of making this decision. What's making me a little bit uneasy is this Deception card, which is someone's wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So there could be a feeling like, so yes, this is a true love connection. Maybe you or them feels like maybe they have trust issues, that's something, and they feel like there's something that they can't, like it's an 8th house energy. So something that they don't understand is like coming in between this relationship, like fears and karma, even defensiveness. And sorry, I'm pregnant, so I'm like sitting like super weird. I cannot like sit in that position for too long. But it's like someone feels like there isn't a possibility of this relationship going anywhere because of the past, or because of their own fears, their own baggage, their own insecurities. And it's almost like an untrusting of like wanting to share resources, something of that nature. One of you is an earth sign. I think that whoever holds more like the female, like feminine energy is like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you have like Sun, Moon, Rising, or strong placements. But like you're a generous person, and but there's like a need, or like someone feels like they have to like be really protective of what they have. Like maybe they struggled when they were young or something. They like have still this like kind of like a guard, but like on a financial front, like they don't share too well. Like they always say that about only children. I was an only child. But the Queen of Pentacles here says, be practical with respect on how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So I don't know, maybe one of you guys is in a financial hiccup right now. Maybe this is them, not you. And that's why they feel like they can't step forward into this relationship. There's something that like you don't know about them that is stopping them from like coming forward. Could be fears also about their feelings, because with true love and transformation, that's like a very deep like connection. And it's like they almost don't want to dive into those emotions, because I think that that makes them feel really insecure. They may have like just like someone who is more guarded, or someone who like was told when they were young like not to express their feelings. But there is just like an aspect of their personality that they hide from the world. Also, I think this person might work at night. Someone might work at night. But we have the inner wisdom with it, which is Athena. Is she the goddess of war? I don't remember. Okay. But it says, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So I'm going to pull the clarifiers now because this is pretty unclear. I'm going to pull, like, what is this deception card? What is this deception? Spirit, I ask, what is this deception for my group number 4s? Okay. Shadow aspects, movement, and positive movement. Destiny. Okay. So I think this person, there's 2 messages coming in. So this person has shadow aspects that they don't share. I think they could be, like, they're afraid of change, first off. They could be a fixed sign. So like Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Mercury retrograde has got me so bad. Cancer gang, but oh my god, what is opposite of Leo? I'm killing myself. Someone is literally like yelling it to me across the screen. I already know. Okay, the other fixed sign. It'll come to me later. Oh my god, Scorpio. And my fucking fiance is a Scorpio. So yeah, there is like a shadow aspect of this person that they are working through right now. There's like a really big insecurity that could be the shadow aspect in and of itself, is that they do have insecurities. They also have insecurities about making decisions. Libra, someone could be also be a Libra. I think that they don't know what direction to go in, but they want to make positive movement forward. Regardless of this stuff, we have destiny at the bottom, so it doesn't like truly matter like what this person wants, because the universe is gonna, it's like divine intervention. I see like the destiny card is like, it's almost like a tower moment, because like destiny's destiny, like there is no stopping like your destiny, you know. They could just be afraid that there isn't going to be positive movement forward, so they don't want to make a decision, or this could be you. Like there's just like fear. Shadow self is also fear. Let's look at this true love. Okay. Yeah, so partnerships and alliances. This definitely is going to turn, like evolve into, like, because there is like such strong true love here, there's going to be a good partnership, and it's going to transform. Maybe if you guys were in a friendship, like now it's going to move into partnership. Like it's like a transformation into like a higher level of commitment. Let's see what else I want to clarify. What is this like indecision? Like just the general indecisive energy here. foundation and achievements, which is actually a family card. So it's like, do they want to settle down? That's like, this is really similar to group number 1. Because it is a true love connection. It is someone that you can see long-term partnership with, someone that you could raise a family with, but there is like an indecision as to whether or not you want to make that commitment. And that's why this person's like taking their sweet ass time, whether you or them are taking their time to like really trust their own understanding of things. But it's kind of like when true love is here and like inner wisdom, like I get the sense like you like know already. It's like an intuitive knowing. And we also have If You Believe over here from the Angel Answers deck. I am going to clarify with one more deck. Which one? I think I'll do Angel Answers one more time. Okay. So, we clarify the If You Believe card in the near future. So, oh. I didn't even mean to pick this up, but it was at the bottom. So this is listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. So you could be a fire sign yourself. But I still want to know what is in the near future. Okay, if you believe in what's, okay, in the near future, I'm only going to read this upright, Spirit, so please. Oh my lord. Oh, it's because there's like the Empress. You might get pregnant soon. With strength. That might be why you need to count your pennies right now. Is if you may have a child coming soon. Oh, okay. Well, that's like, how did half of Tarot de la Nuit get stuck in here? I just don't understand. Okay, you know what? Just fuck that. We're moving. I'm just gonna go with the ride or die. Okay, so what is in the near future? What is coming in the near future for group number? Thank you. Okay, so yeah, there's going to be communication with this person coming in. You have the Knight of Swords. This is going to be really swift, fast communication. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm thrown off because the Devils are at the bottom, so I'm going to clarify one more time. What is this communication going to be about in the near future? Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Emperor. So, kind of, this is weird because it's like kind of an oxymoron with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Swords. It's like this person, it's almost like you're going to be planning something for the future, but like it's not going to happen right away. Like you guys are planning to meet maybe, like, because I think this person is still in like a recuperation, like figuring their shit out mode. With the Four of Swords, but with the Ace of Wands, they do want to spark something new. So maybe like this is only going to be over text or something for a while, but we have the If You Believe card. So this is going to have to do with like how much effort you put into it too, but they are going to extend this like energy towards you, and it's going to be quick. And whatever, and this could be in like the next like 6 months, 6 days, 6 months, the month of like the 6th month, so that is like June. We already passed June, but I don't know, it seems like a long ass time if maybe June of next year. But yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Yes, I'm glad we got that squared away. I'm glad the Devil didn't pop out again, because then I'm not gonna ramble. But yeah, I think that's a pretty positive reading. If you were drawn to group number 1, I might take a look at that too, just because these messages were somewhat similar. And yeah, so also make sure this person's not committed to someone else. Now that deception card is like piquing in my interest in regards to, what do you call it? The Devil card. Wow, I need to stop recording because I cannot like function. Alright, I'm just gonna clean this up real quick. But I am so thankful that you guys have stopped by my channel. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. That would help me out immensely. And I cannot wait to make you guys another video. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, day, whatever time it is for you in your magical universe. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.